Very good afternoon to all of you. In fact, I am going to talk about BSE SME platform. A lot has been told about B fund, VC funds, etc. In fact, together we have got 5,200 companies listed on BSE, Bombay Stock Exchange. And for long it has been understood that until you become a large company, you can't get yourself listed on Bombay Stock Exchange. Therefore, this SME platform has been created. Prime Minister Task Force has recommended that there should be a platform for SME companies to get listed. The eligibility criteria, the post-compliance criteria, etc. have been simplified. And we were the first stock exchange to get approval from Security Exchange Board of India to start this SME platform. And on 13th March 2012, we have started this SME platform. We have launched this SME platform. And today, in 1.5 years, we have got around 42 companies listed on this SME platform. I found that there are together 4 crore companies in India, which is giving employment to 7.5 crore people. And we have got just 5,200 companies listed. Out of this 4 crore companies, 5 to 6% companies are just in organized sector. Again, it comes to 20 lakh companies. And out of 20 lakh companies, we have got just 5,200 companies listed. But let me tell you one thing, these 5,200 companies have got a market capitalization of $1.5 trillion or 70 lakh crore. And I feel that if I am able to bring 20,000 to 25,000 companies to this SME platform, the market capitalization will be somewhere around 3 to 3.5 trillion dollars. So there is a huge scope for these companies to get listed on this SME platform. The major problem what I am feeling is that the awareness about the capital market is very less in this country. Only 6% of the total population is investing in the capital market, which is a big challenge for all of us. That mostly the companies from tier 2, tier 3, they feel that getting listed means you are opening yourself. You are going to lose the control. So these are the fears that are existing in the minds of the SME companies. There is no fear at all. Wherever I go, I tell these SME companies that if you can face income tax, if you can face excise, if you can face service tax, if you can face professional tax, and many bureaucrats, if you can go through this red taping, etc., I think listing is the easiest of all of these things. And if you get your listed, you are not going to find any trouble, any problem as far as Bombay Stock Exchange is concerned. We are there to provide the service for you. There are a lot of benefits of listing. You know, you can raise funds, you can acquire the company through these funds, you can expand your business. At the same time, it is going to improve your balance sheet. Your balance sheet become more and more stronger. Normally what we find that most of the SME companies are over leveraged. Their gross profit is in the range of 25 to 30%, but net profit you will find in the range of 4 to 5%. Now all companies are not into service sector. They are not going to give 20% return or 25% return what most of the alternative investment fund is looking for. There are a lot of SME companies which are in manufacturing sector, which are giving employment to so many people. And for them, there should be something, some stock exchange which can raise funds for them. And once funds will be available to them through equity, their earning per share will go up, their valuation will go up. And listing is a migration from taxation model to wealth creation model. The more and more profit the SME companies can show, the more and more valuation they can get. That's what we have seen in Infosys, that's what we have seen in Wipro, that's what we have seen in Reliance, that's what we have seen in banking sector, SBI, TISCO, whatever the name you can think of. These companies get more and more valuation because they have been able to show more and more profit. Besides that, we have also the process of migration. It's a very simple migration. After 2 years of listing, you can migrate to the main board subject to your post-issue face value capital crossing 10 crore. And you have to take 2/3 non-promoters approval. So it has been kept very simple. If your post-issue face value capital crosses 10 crores, you can take 2/3 non-promoters approval and you can migrate to the main board after 2 years of listing. As far as compliance is concerned, there is always a fear of compliance in the minds of the promoters. So here the compliance has been simplified. Instead of quarterly compliance, here there is half-yearly compliance. That every 6 months you have to come out with your annual report. And you have to send an average version of your balance sheet and PL account to your investors. And the minimum number of investors required on SME platform is just 50. So if you have got 50 investors, you can come with an IPO, get your company listed on this SME platform. So all these things have been kept very simple. Only thing you have to do, you have to put the full annual report on your website. So all these things have been kept as simple as it can be. As far as listing is concerned, I have told you that there are a lot of benefits. Besides that, recently we have also launched institutional trading platform, whereby any company can get listed on the stock exchange without bringing an IPO. It's again a very short process. You don't have to come out with draft red herring, prospectus, everything. Any company where PE or VC has invested to the tune of 50 lakh can get listed on the stock exchange. Or any merchant banker has to invest 50 lakh in the company. Then also they can get listed on the stock exchange. The company should have never been referred to BIF, or there should not be any winding up petition against this company. So this is a new platform. We have still to see that whether it is going to be a success or not. But as far as SME platform is concerned, what we have observed that initially there was some hesitation by all the people, by the intermediary, because we have got a concept of market making. But in last 1 year, we have proved that this market making is not a constraint, but it's an enabling factor for the SME platform and for the SME companies to succeed on this SME platform. Till today, we have got 42 companies listed. They have raised almost 400 crore rupees from the market. And the market capitalization of these companies had already reached 3,000 crore. On 14th December 2012, we have launched S&P IPO Index with 100 as a base. Today, it's trading at 450. So there has been a sufficient appreciation in the value of these stocks also. And we are hoping that in another 1 year or 1.5 years, some of these companies may become big and they can migrate on the SME platform. Another important thing for these companies is that we have kept it open only for the informed investors. So anybody, if they want to invest in these SME stocks, they have to invest minimum of 1 lakh rupees. The reason being that we want the investors to be totally sure. They should be informed about the company. They should have a long-term vision with the company, maybe stick with the company for 2 years, 3 years, and only after that they can think of exiting, maybe through the main board of the stock exchange, and where they should get a better valuation for the stocks. So these all things have been, all these checks and practices, everything has been kept it. We constantly come out with the research report once the company gets listed, so that investors can take prudent decisions whether to invest in the company or not. Because a stock exchange is a place, it's a very happening place. Always there it is in the public scrutiny. So you can do 100 of good things, but if one thing goes wrong, you know everybody is behind you. So we have to see all good companies should come. They should have a proper corporate governance, etc. Besides that, the company should disclose everything. Everything you should disclose, because we feel that equity is a trust between the investor and the promoter of the company. The promoter has to constantly impose trust in the minds of the investor. If you are able to create that trust in the minds of the investor, then there is no dearth of money for the company. You can keep on raising the money from the company. And the stock market is a dynamic market. Today your valuation may be 100 crore, but 3 years down the line, 4 years down the line, your valuation may cross 5,000 crore. Another important thing is that you can be always judged by your net profit. You can never be judged by the assets of the company. Many of the SME companies come to me and they tell me that we have got lands worth of 100 crores, we have got plant and machinery worth 100 crores, so our valuation should be like this. I always tell them that Indian hotels have got assets worth rupees 1.5 lakh crore, but their valuation is only 10,000 to 12,000 crore. So the valuation of the company is always on the basis of net worth, what is the cash flow and all those things. And only on that basis, if you keep on showing more and more profit, you will keep on getting more and more valuation. In some of the companies, what we find that even their valuation is much more than what their total turnover is. So these all things can happen only if you are a listed entity. If you are not a listed entity, you may not get that valuation. And I always feel that many of the times investors tell me that, oh, okay, I will lose control on 30% of my shares, etc. But I always tell them that it is better to be the owner of 60% of the company with 500 crore valuation than 100% owner of the company with 20 crore of valuation. So it's always better to get listed, dilute some of your shares. You also grow big, let others also grow big. Ultimately, all 60 to 65% shares or 75% shares are going to be with your hand only.